without Shakti, without Goddess, nothing happens in the world. The Goddess is the active principle. It is the energy that brings that formlessness into form. So that formlessness begins to take form, and in that it becomes a dual. And the first duality in this map is Shiva Shakti. It is formless consciousness and the power where that consciousness acts. So here we see Shiva and Sati as two embodiment of that first duality. Although they are one, they are united in sacred union. But here we see that they fight, yeah? So they are in a friction. And this is something we can recognize within us in our human consciousness, that friction, like we fetishize a peace and calmness, and we see conflict or friction or chaos as mistakes. Yeah, that we should quickly overcome them so we can come back to what's actually supposed to happen, yeah, which is like peace and calmness. Now, if you look at life, you see that nothing in life is one state like that. It is an incredible neurosis. And we set ourselves up for a lifelong fight against our own nature when we think like that. Maybe you also have been following spiritual paths that are fetishizing a certain expression of consciousness that should be very calm and still and beyond and witnessing everything only. Yeah, that is what spiritual maturity is. Now, nothing in the universe is expanded all the time. It's just not how things work. Everything in the universe expands and contracts, expands and contracts, expands and contracts. And in this, aligning our consciousness with this pulsation, we begin to see that, oh, it's not in the expansion or in the contraction that I find my happiness. A fulfillment of life is to align ourselves in a congruence. It's an alignment with how things move. So it is in that pulsation we begin to see that, that's my fulfillment. So if sadness is here and grief is here, that if I can align myself with it, it will expand again, because everything that contracts will expand. So I will be part of that dance. Yeah. But if I begin to fight against it, I get stuck. Yeah. I interfere with a perfectly natural rhythm. And this is where we find ourselves today as humanity, where we just begin to push back and we chase those perfect states. We idolize people who can kind of pretend that they are in perfect states all the time, which is bullshit, by the way. Nobody is. If you see that kind of, guru with a beard who sits very peaceful and loving on his throne, if you put him in the kitchen with, 4 kids with the flu and vomiting all over, you can see how enlightened he is. It's just a crime against humanity. I feel very passionate about this. And we have created elaborate systems, religions and theories of what's acceptable, what's good, as attempts to push her away, to push away earth, push away the body, to control it, extract, take, placing a part of ourselves as superior. And then in his attempt to escape, here comes these different forms. For those of us who have been practicing Goddess for a while, we know that Goddess she's one source taking many different forms. This is one of the beauty of this kind of gallery of goddesses, many different forms. We begin to see that, she's not only one thing, she's multidimensional. And each of these forms, they are embodying, symbolizing different frequencies, different nuances of our felt experience.